All right, Junkie Nation, he's back. Cassius Clay Collard after his epic win over Anthony Pettis at PFL 2021 Week 1. What's up, Clay? How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
You were very stoic, calm, chill when we talked to you pre-fight. And you said the right things, pre-fight, you got to get in there, you want to win. And then you told a colleague of ours, hey, just give me the top dogs. I want to go after them. You did. You delivered. But I did tell my brother, man, he doesn't seem too excited about the matchup. Is that just maybe your personality? And are you more excited now that you handled business?
I was excited about the matchup. I'm here to do a job, man. I'm not really too worried about who it is or what he's done or anything like that. I just love to fight and I'm ready to bring it and I'm ready to, go after and hopefully get this win in the whole tournament,
But you did beat a former WEC and UFC lightweight champion. I'm sure there's a lot bigger of a spotlight on you, a target on you. Friends and family are like, oh, who this? Like, Clay's not messing around. Like, do you feel like it validated you a little bit more just because it was versus a respected opponent like Pettis?
Yeah, 100%. I think, beating a guy like that's always gonna, up your stock. So, man, I've been telling everybody, man, that, this is what I'm doing. And I've been chasing after the tough guys. So, it's not really new to me. Like I believed I was going to get here and I'm here, so.
If I'm not mistaken, we don't know your matchup yet. I think will you be fighting in June? When's the next round? And do you have an idea, according to the point system, have you narrowed it down to who it could be your next opponent?
I'm not sure yet. I know I got 6 weeks and I got to fight, so I'm not really too worried about who it is. I'm just gonna go in there, do my thing, and fight my fight, and they got to deal with me. So,
are you healthy? That's important to stay healthy.
Yeah. I'm little bumps and bruises, but nothing serious, and I'll be ready to rock. So,
round 3, I'm sure you've gone back and looked at the fight. Was it as close as it appeared in terms of he also got close to catching you?
So the kick, I caught most of it on my arm, luckily. I took the blunt force of that. Most of it, I took it to my arm. If I didn't get my hand up and block most of that, who knows if I would have got up or not. But and then the knee, he caught me with more of his thigh. It wasn't quite the knee, and so sometimes it's good to be lucky, I guess.
Clay, was there a particular moment in the fight? You had this, like George mentioned, even going back to the interview we did before the fight, you were oozing this confidence, and that confidence carried over into the fight, and you could see it on your face. You were just dialed in. Was there a moment in the fight where you felt like everything's clicking, I got this guy?
Right when the very first round started, we had a little exchange, and he grabbed a hold of me. And I just felt more powerful than him. Right then and there. And then, right then I was like, all right, like, I'm good, we got this. And so, it was just real early on when he clinched me up, and I just kind of like pushed him off me and was like, okay, oh, all right, like we got this. So, yeah.
You know what it reminded me of when I was watching you? Because you always seem to be one step ahead. In baseball, pitchers sometimes can go into this zone where just everything hits. You seem like you were in that zone. Is that something that you felt as well? And is that something that you feel like you can even replicate again for the next fight?
Yeah. I've heard a lot of fighters and wrestlers call it a flow state, So, I was just in that flow state, just I trained, I was prepared, I was excited, I was a little nervous, I think a little nerves are always good. They give you that kind of hyper focus, you know. So I definitely felt on point, and I felt like I was moving well, and yeah, I felt like I was in that flow state for sure.
We saw that after the fight, you know, he was clapping, showing some respect. Did you guys talk at all in the back? Would you like to face him again? You know, do you feel like there's something too when you give somebody as respected and well known as him, you know, he wants to get one on you. And the way the season plays out, you may face in the playoffs. Would you like to see that, or do you just like fresh matchups?
Man, I mean, beating him once is great. Beating him twice would be even better. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm not really thinking that far ahead. If I meet him again, cool. If not, like there's other opponents, and right now I'm just focused on the next fight and winning the next one, and hopefully scoring a few more points in the tournament. So.
Now, I know you got paid by PFL. You made some money. Any of your friends and family make some money? Because we're in Vegas. We saw the odds.
Yeah, man.
Roll the dice on you?
Yeah. My brother bet on me. My older brother bet on me. He won a little money. He told his boss, "You bet on my brother. He's gonna win." So his boss bet on me, and you know, I've had a few friends like, and you know, acquaintances like all reach out to me and be like, "You owe me some money, man. Thanks." So, I mean, it's nice to be able to do that, but I don't know if the betting odds are gonna stay that way.
No, the secret's out. They're not. Yeah. I mean, a lot of it has to do with your guys' skill sets, and then a lot of it also has to do with the popularity of a fighter. He's accomplished a lot, so he'll not always, but he'll usually be a favorite. But still, the odds that people were able to capitalize on you in the first fight, and this isn't just against Pettis or anyone else, you're not going to be able to get those types of odds anymore. So this was the time. Good on your big bro or brother. I'm not sure if you mentioned he's bigger brother, younger brother, the boss, and the friends and all that. Hopefully it comes around, you know, like when you guys are at the dinners, at the bar, and they're picking up the tabs.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, yeah, I'm just happy I got to put on a show and bring a win home for my fans. You know, it's good that they want a little money. I'm happy to help if I can, but I'm just happy we put on a show and got the win. You know, so.
We're all human too. Did this also maybe shut up some haters, because this was, you know, probably the biggest win of your career?
Yeah, you know, being the MMA fighter that went into the boxing world and was kind of shaking things up a little bit. You know, I got a handful of guys that didn't like that. You know, yeah, I'm definitely starting to get a handful of them, but I'm not. It's whatever to me, man.
Since we talked, that boxing match took place with Jake Paul and Ben Askren. What did you think of it as a guy who's competed in both sports multiple times? What did you think of the fight itself and what's come of it?
Well, I didn't watch it. I ended up seeing a highlight of him getting knocked out, but yeah, I mean, you couldn't pay me enough to watch that fight. So I just thought, to me, it's a big joke, man. So it's just a joke to me, man.
Gotcha. All right. Well, listen, congrats on the win. Great win. Great start to the season here, 2021. And hopefully we can catch up with you before your next opponent or your next fight, in about 6 weeks. Thanks again.
For sure, man.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you.